Well, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, everyone. Blessings to you all. I'm getting ready as we speak. I've been packing for my trip, getting everything nice. I ordered 4 pairs of sweats with 4 pairs of loose t-shirts. People dress very casually in Israel. I'm up to 178 pounds from lying in bed, eating ice cream and chips. I've been eating so much garbage. Doritos, all the things I won't be able to get in Israel, right? So that's what's going on with me. It looks like people are slowly coming in. Oh no, not fumes again, Wendy. God, I worry about the air quality because every time we talk, there's something going on with the air quality. Thank you guys. Yes, wish me luck. Wish me luck. Hopefully everything will be okay. I don't want anything spooky happening. Excuse me. Don't want anything spooky happening to me. But I think it's safer there than the United States. We don't have guns and crazy things going on in Israel. Excuse me. I didn't clear my throat yet. So actually, it's a lot safer there than the US in many ways. Oh my God, where all will I go? Tel Aviv and then Neve Shalom. Excuse me. The Peace Kibbutz, Arab Jewish Peace Kibbutz. I'll be there for 2 or 3 days. And then I'll go to Jerusalem. I have some meetings. Hopefully I have meetings in Jerusalem unless things go awry. Excuse me. I might go to Haifa or I might go to Cyprus. I haven't decided. Depends on how my energy is. Last time I was there, I had a pretty bad case of diverticulitis. And was flat on my back for a week. I've had so many trips get ruined because I just got sick. My trip to Sweden, I spent the entire time in bed. So I should really clear my throat before I come online because I haven't spoken. I don't. So I have to clear my throat. My allergies and all my other crap going on. All right. Oh, wow. Thank you, Billy Verde. Yes, if anybody wants to donate to my trip, because it is coming out of my own pocket, I have not been compensated by anybody, even the IDF, which is frustrating because anybody, I have no doubt that of all of the peace proposals that are out there, my peace proposal was the one that was picked by the IDF. There are a lot of reasons why they can't tell me, starting with the fact that it's a security risk. This is not public information, and so it's being rolled out to the general public in a very slow way, starting with introducing the idea to the public that the people of Gaza are revolting against Hamas, and talking about the perimeter, taking 30% of the perimeter permanently to be safe zone. So it's the proposal I wrote is being rolled out really, really slowly for security reasons. And one of the people they haven't told is me. Because I don't have security clearance. I have no security clearance. I am a civilian. So it puts Israel in a really delicate situation because they didn't know what to do. Musk showed up at the IDF saying, do you have a rebuild? And they didn't. And they just had this 2.5-page rebuild that they really liked, but they hadn't had time to vet me. And so they just handed it to Musk and said, well, we got this. And Musk said, I love it, do this. And then they were in this horrible situation because they didn't know who I was. And they had to keep the whole thing top secret. So so periodically they talk to me. They like, how you doing? We love you. We thank you. You're amazing. Thank you for your service, etc. It's like, yes, but when am I going to get paid? That's all I want to know is when am I, can I at least get my flights covered? I mean, I just saved the Middle East. I'm pretty happy about it. It took me 30 years to develop this thesis. You can see the odds here, computer, 80 to 90% that they're going to be able to move on by 26 to 28, they'll be up and moving with these are the statistics. See, they don't tell me anything, so I have to put everything into a supercomputer to find out what the hell they're up to. And you can see the statistics odds. 1.5 million was what I requested. It's basically my retirement fund. And these are the statistics about when I'll get paid. And they can't tell me anything. So I'm going crazy. So that's what's going on with me. And yeah, it's all coming out of my pocket. If I am awarded, the Nobel Peace Prize winner, Robert Aumann, reviewed the Oasis one. He gave me feedback, which was nice. Jonathan Conricus, the spokesman. So I'm getting powerful people to give me feedback, but it's all with a wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's like, oh my God, could I be working alongside Robert Aumann of game theory? He wrote game theory. And he's the one that reviewed I was like, this is some powerful stuff happening to me right now through your prayers, by the way. Anyway, so that's what's going on with me. I leave on Tuesday. Watch, they're going to write me a check and say, congratulations, you won the rebuild. We were very impressed. We were very moved by your rebuild. And here's your check for 1.5 million. Of course, after taxes, it's only going to be about 700,000-800,000, but it'll be your retirement. You got to spread it out amongst everybody in your family, of course. But that money is actually going to be used to build the Institute of Peace, the Oasis Peace Community. What are they called? It's called a Institute, yes. Yeah, I don't get to keep it. I was thinking the money that I get for the Institute, would I be able to use any of it to like go on a cruise with my sister? One cruise. Everything else goes back to the charity. Oh, thank you guys so much for your donations. I'm calculating a hummus platter and a Coke with tip cost $20. This is how I'm thinking. And I plan on having it at least once, possibly twice a day. I'm mostly vegetarian. And it's very easy to be vegetarian in Israel. I don't eat a lot of meat. I'm mostly a vegetarian. Only if I feel my protein is down and my body tells me, but I try to get along without meat and just fish occasionally. So I figure every $20 donated to me is going to one serving of hummus with pita, salad, and a Coke, $20. It works, right? Anyway, thank you so much if you bought me lunch. Much appreciation. Thank you, Billy Verdi. Let's bring in the Empath prayer. And if you would like to receive a healing at this time, we will include you in our prayers for that as well. Let's bring in the Empath's prayer. Thank you, everyone. Okay. I want to call on white light protection for myself and this community as we ask permission from Spirit to access the Akashic records. We call on our spirit guides and our good angels to be with us. Please give us the clarity and the wisdom that is needed to empower all of us on our journeys to make the best decisions for ourselves, our families, the planet, the people we love, but also to help those that we may have strife with. And together collectively we say Amen. And for those of you who are receiving a special healing at this time, we pray that you and those you love receive healings in mind, body, and spirit. And together collectively again we say Amen, Amen, Amen. May all souls be healed. All right, are we ready to blitz away? Got some fun questions coming in, I hope. We've got a couple different types of cards we're going to be using, the Gilded Reverie and the Universal Rider-Waite. Where's that, the Radiance? I think it's the Radiance, actually. All right, let's do it. Thank you, everyone, for your love and support. Let's get to it. First questions first. Andy, hi, from Illinois. Rebecca, hello. Never too late to dream. You are the first here. Could you please ask the guides if my advisor Jay has a message for me about my work? Any inspiration? Message for me about your work. Never too late to dream. What is going on with your work? Be inspired by your spiritual path. So the things that your spiritual awakening and your spiritual exploration is going to help be your inspiration. So if you're not inspired, it could be a spiritual block, because spiritual blocks come, or the issue of your higher ethos. I've got these upside down, no wonder. Your higher ethos is, and your spirituality is the source of your so connecting, stay connected and stay receiving. You have a new contract or new creative stuff that's coming into your future that's going to be very, very protective. Very, very powerful. Protect your energy at this time. The more you protect your energy and go inward, the faster you'll be able to create Eight of Wands. Good luck to you. Wow, pretty cool. Hi, Wendy, sweetheart. Again, this girl has had so many issues with air quality. It makes me nervous. That you've just had issues with that whole thing. Okay, furnace leaking, fumes into the house. Watch your health. It's a health concern. So yes, Archangel Raphael is with you, and he comes in when there's a health concern. So there is a health concern here. The opposition is perhaps they missed it. There's an inspection, and masters will come in to seal. They have to go in and check for seals to see if yes, bring in experts, and it'll be taken care of. But yes, that's what's going on, Wendy. Sorry about that. Thank you again, Andy. Thank you. All right. Next question up is coming from Lainey Lou. Hi, Lainey Lou. Could I please have a reading for how the month of May will go for me? Of course you can. Ooh, go back to the things you love. Romance, love. Returning back to people you may have loved in the past. It's all about nostalgia and going back to the good life. Your opposition is inverted strength card. Take care of your health, Lainey Lou. It is your opposition card. So Make May a healthy month. Be determined that May is the month you're going to do a spring cleaning on your refrigerator. Hopes and fears. Issues regarding romance. You have to make a decision about love and forgiveness in May. But for now, they want you to clean up your diet and take care of your health because that is the main focus for the month. All right, Carly Weekly, message from Spirit for the week. Let's see. Strength, again, a health concern of the week. Watch your nervous system, Carla. Issues regarding nervous system, agitations, overheating, possible adrenal fatigue as well, internal conflict. Yeah, watch. Are you getting overheated, Carla? Yeah, watch caffeine or any drugs that can cause the liver to be reactive. Yeah, those are like hot cards and agitation. Yeah. Oh, I look great today. I have no makeup on and I just threw it in a bun. I brushed it and put it in a bun. It's wet. Thank you guys. You're very sweet. You think I look great. My God, 62 years old. I think those days passed me a long time ago. So I appreciate men like Andy making an old lady feel pretty. I appreciate you, Andy. Thank you. You're going to miss me. Oh, well, I won't be gone. I'll be doing videos every day. No one's, it's not like you live in Portland with me. No, I'll be active. I'll be live. You guys will be able to talk to me. Nothing's changing. It's just that I have to get to Israel and deal with some stuff. So that is what's going on there. Hi, Fran. Good to see you. Fran, of course, is Fran Kalb, the amazing writer. Fran Kalb in the house. She wrote 1001 Nights. Excellent writer. I'd like to see her continue with that series, actually, because I'd like to have her back on as a writer. I just think the whole series would be great of 21st century 1001 Night stories. I just really like the way she writes. All right, Ronna Llewellyn, any message from my dear friend Sharon? Only the next time she writes, if she could make it a little bit more erotic, like Anais Nin, because she writes like Anais Nin, like these intriguing mystery worlds of jewelry and intrigue and friend Sharon. Ooh, your friend passed. Did Sharon passed away? Your friend died. I'm seeing a coffin. I'm sorry. Message from Sharon. Oh, did something happen to Sharon? She had a very difficult life. Was she struggling with issues like betrayal? It looks like she had a very difficult life, Sharon. I think the message for her, Llewellyn, would be to just protect your energy, not be broken down. Protect yourself from the bad people of the world. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. And be strong in yourself, but also protect your energy. Not everybody out there is a nice person. But sounds like she came through a lot, Sharon. Wow. How long will I be gone? 3 weeks. Carla Weekly, when is my settlement coming? Yes. Hang it up. Ooh, that's not a good omen. A judgment. Hopes and fears. They're angry. Angry. People don't like to part with their money. 2 months. 2 months. Within 2 months. Hi, Whimsy. Would love to hear from Spirit how my upcoming week might go. Absolutamente. What happened to my other cards? I just had them here. I'm sorry, I have to grab my other deck. I think I moved it into the other office, my other deck. That was strange. How's your week gonna go? Ooh, deep work, Demeter. Demeter is to go deep underground. So might be you might have to lay low a little bit and just focus on your own work. Because Demeter is about the underworld. So might be just keep your head low. That's my advice to everybody, because this administration is going up in flames. And I would just tell people, they're like telling Americans, people who have been in America for 10 generations, to leave the country. To where? My family's from Iowa. I mean, like, there is some crazy stuff going on. So yeah, Rush. They're just saying keep your head down, take the weapons of war away from our enemies. Just keep your head down and do your work, and it should be a fine week for you. But I don't see anything spooky happening to people. It's more like just the crazy before the fall of this crazy presidency. What do my guides say about my first, second, and third chakra areas today? Oh, are you feeling a block? That's why it's good to do HCRV, just to clear your chakras. Oh, Six of Cups. It could be old loves or old issues are still around, Rebecca. Old boyfriends stick around in the first, second, and third chakras. You know, we create cords. We have a cord in the fourth chakra when we fall in love, the gut, because we're picking up information. The third chakra is the first cord we usually create, because it determines whether or not we're collecting data on the person. And also the first, are they safe? You know, does this person threaten my survival, right? But there's something about your chakras and processing old partners, old relationships, Rebecca. And take the weapons of war away. So you might want to do some chakra clearing. You may want to have a bath. A sage bath would be nice, or to smoke with sage, just to get rid of old boyfriends and old relationships that may be hanging on in the nether regions, as we say. You can also, other men can energetically pick up on it too. You know, if you're like completely, oh, Joe, I miss Joe so much, and you've got Joe coming off of you, other guys can pick it up and be like, I don't think she's on the market. So the other important thing, if we are holding on to old loves, is understand that that's sending a psychic vibe out that you're not available. Not every guy's a jerk. I know sometimes we feel that way, but there are just nice guys out there looking for a girlfriend. And if we're completely wrapped up in some dork who hurt us 20 years ago, who was a dork, meanwhile, the nice guy, he's not going to be able to approach, because we're like, oh, what Tommy did in 1983. You know, like, so I think that that's the message for people, is to clear out the old. Ooh, spiritual time for Jean M. This question going out to Jean M. Spiritual message for you is to make your home kind of like a monastery. This is a monastic card. It has to do with seeking a higher ethos for yourself. So you may, again, want to be having mantras playing continually in your home. You're entering into the time of Hina. So a great time for you to be just working with raw energy, working with, you know, a lot of the time we don't know what we want to create. I don't know if you guys have ever seen artists who just throw things on the wall and they don't even know what they're going to create. This is a time for you where you don't really know what you're going to be creating, but you really want to get your creative juices moving, up and moving, and try different things just to get the energy flowing so that you can start to begin creation. That's basically where you're at, Gene. Yeah, get up and dance, get up and move. Clean the house and see if just getting your energy moving doesn't start to bring in some creativity. Because sometimes if we're just stuck, then I want to create. They're saying get up and start doing some jazz music, clean the house, get physically active, breathe, listen to mantras. And that act of getting the energy pumping is going to help you if you're feeling spiritually stuck right now. Yeah. Stephanie Stevens, Are there many angels and guides around me now for upcoming surgery in a couple of days? If you call them, they will come. So it's up to you. Do you want many? Repetitive chanting and calling on them through chants, the Lord's Prayer, the Rosary. Yes, you have the star over you. Very auspicious. The opposition, 10 of Swords. Ooh, they say you waited to get the surgery, didn't you? Is this because of arthritis? Are you getting a knee surgery or something like that? They're talking about almost like arthritis or pain that was chronic. You should not wait on these things, Stephanie. I see all. I'm a remote viewer. Issue of health. It's chronic illness. I'm seeing arthritis. And final outcome. Ooh, everything's going great. Your surgery is going to go great. And you've got some new financial opportunities coming for you in 2024. 25, excuse me. Good for you. All right, next question coming up for the amazing Ann Dillon. She'd like a message from her angels, please. Athena is the message of the wise woman. Athena was the academic, the wisdom of Athena. It could be that you're being drawn to philosophy and to an academic or an intellectual pursuit at this time. This is the time of education for you, education and learning, not to pick fights. And now is not the time to be picking fights. Now is not the time to be in the fight. If you're protesting today, by the way, be careful, everyone. You know how I feel about those things. Evidently, there were some protesters attacked last week. You guys, don't make me come after you. So what they're saying here, Anne, is to just take care of your own energy at this time. And it's a good time for education and spiritual growth, but it's a time of education. Joanna Carson. Hello, my love. Good to see you here, Joanna. Message again is Hina. So get the body moving. Are you exercising? Are you out? Who here likes jazzathon? Doon, 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 doon. I wanted to be a jazz dancer. Kick. When I would kick, boy, my legs would come up and hit me in the air. Right? I could dance when I was like a young little thing. So moving meditations. They want to see you doing the moving meditations. And major transformation happening over the issue of addiction. So Joanna Carson, you're getting stuck in a rut, they feel, and they want you to get up and move. Break free. I do that too. I'd rather just lie in bed and eat garbage than actually get up and exercise and chant. Of course, I feel better when I chant and when I eat right. But laziness can be very attractive, right? We can be, excuse me, we can be drawn to laziness. And then that can be a problem, right? All right, let's see what's going up. Did I forget to put this on? Is this public? Oh, it's supposed to be the private readings today. Oh, Charlton Heston. Oh, I think in his movie, I think that was shot at MGM Studios or something. You're talking about Moses, Moses, Moses. Oh, I need some water. Ellie Mel. Did I get to Ellie Mel yet? Does anybody know where I am in these readings? Let me check. I got to check. Who all? Well, I've got a couple streams going at once here. So, Never Too Late to Dream. We got to Wendy. We got to Carla Weekly. Okay, Rush, Rebecca, Ellie Mel, Joanna Carson, Andy. Oh, Ellie Mel, you're next. Oh, Sheila, I have had 35 surgeries and getting ready for another. I'm having all my toes straightened. My goodness. You're having all your toes straightened. Well, that's quite an accomplishment, Sheila. I was a ballerina when I was a little kid, so good luck with that. Every single toe is doing its own thing. Let's see. How will your surgery go? Oh, you were not happy. You must have had arthritis or something because they say you were not happy. I keep putting these backwards. Oh, you might have a family history of stuff too. Yeah, but take it slow or you'll re-break your toes again. I mean, you want to make sure you have a splint on it because they're saying that it's a slow recovery. So yes, it's a good idea to do it, but be patient. Don't break another toe. Ellie Mel, could a message from my spirit guides? Yes, message for spirit guides for Ellie Mel is meditation and deep spiritual work is a great way for you to connect. Four of Swords is about deep spiritual work or samadhi. So you want to be aware of the connection between your guides and how we can just get quiet and listen and receive messages is going to be helpful for you to communicate with your guides. It's very important for all of us to be doing a lot of that because future outward events are going to be terrifying. And so just make sure that you are safe, you've got enough food, you've got your situation set up so that you're not having to worry about anything. And don't spend a lot of time watching the news, particularly, it's going to just upset you. Give yourself 20 minutes to get the facts. Yeah, that won't happen with this group. I know you guys, you're all junkies like me. It's all I do all day long is watch news out of Gaza and everything else that's going on. But do your best, Ellie Mel, to just take care of yourself and give it a rest, because the news in the outside world can be very terrifying. Oh, why am I freezing? Oh, sorry, I don't know why I froze just then. Ellen G. Message for Ellen G. over the next 6 months. Ellen G. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. You'll be dealing with family issues and addressing your family dynamics over the next 6 months. That's the main issue. Issues of inheritance and ending out or closing old issues regarding family inheritance and issues regarding family. So it could be that you're having conflicts with your family, something that you developed with the family, a dynamic, but also you could be having to address issues of family inheritance and working out issues like home, real estate, property, simplifying your life. But those look like almost dealing with family inheritance, finances, etc. in the next 6 months. Thank you, Stephanie Stevens. Thank you, Ville. Much appreciated. Good, Rebecca. Rebecca L. says she's looking forward to exciting, meaningful adventures. Yes. Sybil says that I'll have a bubble of safety surrounding me, God willing, Baruch Hashem. Thank God. Yes, I think so. Joyce Beatrice, may I receive a message from my spirit guides and good angels for next week, please? Yes, of course you can. Joyce Beatrice, message for next week. Take it slow, slow going. It's an easy week, easy breezy. Be methodical in completing your work. You don't have to do 1,000,001 things. Just make the work good. It's a slow and steady, easy breezy week. Good stars ahead for you. But just make sure your work is good. Be moderate regarding issues of your health, and be consistent. Be a slow burn in terms of your business, King of Wands. But also Knight of Pentacles is to survey the situation, take it slow. It's Atomic Habits week for you, Joyce. It's an a lot gets done when you just take tiny little steps towards what you want to achieve. It'll be a good week. Ellie Mel, Lemon Character Bowling has said, oh, thank you, Ellie Mel. That's very kind of you. Web Shiva, do you see me moving to Spain or Portugal within the next 5 to 6 years? Sure, why not? Web Shivas, move into Portugal or Spain in the next 5 years. Let's take a look. Okay. Spain. 4 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Swords. Ace of Wands. They say you could leave much sooner. You know, Ace of Wands would be yes. You can. Spain is a good place for you. I would advise it. Ace of Wands is also victory. Your cards would suggest that you would be advised to leave sooner. Yeah. It's just a good place for you. I do well in Spain too, by the way. I mean, my maternal line is Sephardic from Spain, my maternal line. So I have this kind of, I definitely feel an energy connection to Spain, but I also like Italy. Go where you're happy. You know, but that looked very good. Ace of Wands is quite I would say, yeah, Web Shiva. I would try and get there sooner rather than later. Question from Carol V regarding her health crisis. Will her health crisis improve? I hope so. Come in and see me as a naturopath. We'll build a program for you. Lilith. That is good. Lilith is rebellious. She rebels and she fights for what she needs. So the message here would be that you're going to have to be a little bit aggressive regarding your own healing. Lilith is not passive. She's not submissive. Lilith fights for her health. She fights for that which she wants. And so the advice here is to be a little bit more of a fighter like Lilith. So I would look at being the cleanest diet, like look at the cleanest diet, the cleanest lifestyle possible, and really make your health a number one priority. And if you do that, then you will have success. Mm-hmm. Rebecca L., I always appreciate how much you keep it real. That health, life, and enjoyment mingle, integrate. Yes, absolutely. Ville Verde cannot find her stock certificates. Any idea where I can find them? Well, that is annoying. Stock certificates. Do you need to have stock certificates? Can't you just find out which bank is holding your stock certificates? I don't have stock certificates. I mean, everything is just online. Let's figure out what to do with your stock certificates. Two of Wands, Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands. Yeah, you'll find your stock certificates. Do you have any chance you put them in the attic or something with old, I'm feeling that things got wound up in old boxes. I mean, now would be it's spring, so I wouldn't even bother looking for the stocks. I would look at organizing your life based on, by the way, you've got a calling for Feng Shui. Ville Verde, you guys had a message from Spirit. Your Feng Shui is off. You've got an imbalance in your home, and the specific area where the imbalance is at is in the living room, kitchen area. There's a huge block of your energy, like it's serious. I don't know what's going on. I think I've only been to your home once, but there's something going on there. So you're going to have to, the Feng Shui is messed up. So they want you to clean from top to bottom and throw out old stuff. And you'll find them. I have a feeling it's with old boxes or something. But the bigger issue here for them is they say the Feng Shui is totally off in the house. You have a complete split between the right side of the house and the left side. And I don't know how that happened, but it's a problem. Check the attic. Do you have an attic? I feel like it's in boxes. Yes, I know. I've had my dental in Israel. They did a good job. Uh-huh. I'm not on members only mode. Oh, well. I'm only giving readings now to members or to people who donate because it's paying for the nonprofit trip I'm taking. All right, Deborah Salazar, if you have time, can you tell me if I'm going to find my flute? Oh my God, a flute. It's a special one, 150 made in 24. Oh my God, that sounds fast. Deborah, you and I have to hang. Deborah is like the coolest lady. All right, Deborah, let's take a look. Where is the damn flute? Didn't you store it with your kids' things? Is that possible? Why would you do that? Were you just trying to condense things? I think this is a message for all of us that we have to finish the spring clean. You got till June, by the way. What is it, June 21st, when officially we're done with spring cleaning? You got till June 21st to overhaul. Oh, temptation. It wound, I think it might be in your kids' room or something. Oh, yeah. You're going to have to just go one room at a time. Go one room at a time. But you might have just put it in boxes and put it in the wrong area. You'll find it, though. By the way, what's going on, Deborah? Are you having a bad dietary challenges? They're saying your temptation issues are through the roof. Are you like me? I just ordered a party-sized Dorito bag because I can't get them in Israel. Bisley is not the same. People are like, just eat Bisley. It's the same. No, it's not. Watch addiction, sweetie. If you're like me, you're eating a ton of junk food right now. Julie writes, will my mom live to Christmas? Ooh, Julie, I'm not permitted according to the rules of Tarot to make a death prediction, but I will give you an overall reading about your mom. Yeah, it violates our oaths as readers. We're not permitted to do that. But let me give you just a general reading, Julie. Ooh, conflict. It is a time of conflict, internal conflict for you. A time of a thin veil, the moon. Huge spiritual growth is taking place for you and strong partnerships. So while it's not talking about your mom's passing, it is saying that this is a time of deep spiritual growth for you and self-reflection, and that the next couple of months are very profound, and that great, tremendous growth will come to you over the next couple of months, which is auspicious. Yeah, I'm sorry your mom's not well. No, we can't do that. We're not permitted to make predictions about death. It's just a strict violation. Yeah, even Jesus couldn't do that. Even Jesus wasn't allowed to make predictions about death. Wow, I wonder where you put your flute, Deborah. Is it possible that you put your flute like in a... I keep thinking people are like, you know what? I moved. I lost both my cameras, both of them, both my cameras. They're gone. And I mean, like, I don't have a lot of stuff. Somehow, a box that contained them, I think it wound up on the street because I had boxes of things that I just left on the sidewalk and old furniture. And then people drive around West Hollywood and they just pick up the boxes and then they sell it. This is what people do for a living. So I just left stuff. And I think one of the boxes was the box that contained both. In fact, I know that's what I did because the people helping me move were not going to steal from me. It was like my friend, two of my close friends. So it wasn't a situation, but I left a bunch of stuff. And I think what I did is I left the cameras. And I'm thinking to myself, did I leave the cameras because I gave them to somebody? Like, well, I ended up buying a brand new expensive camera. And so I'm wondering, like, did I just give them the old camera? I swear I'm losing it. Anyway, the only reason I wanted to see the old cameras, because I probably was going to donate them anyway. The only reason I was looking for those old cameras is because they had some old film footage that I wanted. Oh, you think you threw it away by accident, Deborah? Oh, you think that might be why the tower was there? Did you throw it away by accident? Oh my God, I threw out. Oh, you want to hear what I did? I took all my gold and I put it in a plastic bag and said, this is my gold. I should probably separate my gold. And then for some bizarre reason, I put it in an old piece of luggage. And then I put that out there to get rid of because I don't want the old luggage. So all my gold is gone. A bag full of gold, probably thousands of dollars in weight. You know, like my mother-in-law gave me a gold necklace, which was pure gold, as a gift. I was given gifts by my mother-in-law, very nice woman. I don't want my wedding ring. I just it's like, for safety reasons, I'm moving. I got to put all the gold. I'll put it in a plastic bag. Yeah. Somebody was happy that day. They wound up with a bag full of my mother-in-law's old jewelry. Like, oh, all right, thank you. Thank you for the gold chains and probably a couple $1,000. I know. It's so unfair. No, I think you'll still find it, Deborah. Oh, you were trying to sell it, Deborah? Oh, wow. Oh, you'd find a jewelry? Oh, my God. You know what, though? I don't care about jewelry. I mean, like, I used to be when I was a young girl, I did a little bit of modeling. You know, I wasn't like a famous model or anything, but I did a little bit of modeling when I was young. It was fun. Coffee money. You know, I also worked as a little cashier. So I did a little bit of catalog modeling and cashiering, you know, when I was a young, pretty little thing. And I used to like dressing in the pretty clothing and do it, but I didn't want to live like that. I didn't want to spend hours putting on makeup it was more like, let's pretend and put on a pretty outfit. But then I would put on my t-shirts and my jeans, wash the makeup off because it wasn't who I was as a person. It was just a little pretend. And then I would get a little tiny check and it would help me pay for things like coffee and other little tiny things. And I think a lot of people who really wanted to be famous models were offended by me because I didn't think it was that big of a deal. It's like, come on, this isn't real. You know, we're just doing this for fun and until we graduate from college, right? We didn't really see it as, I think that must have offended people that thought that was a more important thing than it was. But yeah, so that's kind of like Chuck and I talked about that. I'm just somebody who doesn't care about that. So I don't care. Who gives a crap? I'd rather just sit in my bed reading a book. I can't, I mean, even when I was young, I didn't care about, that was, my mom always wanted to dress pretty and go out to dinners and things. My mother was a very elegant woman, but I just was never really into it. Oh, you had a bunch of silver dollars that disappeared? I know, that's so frustrating. But for me, I just literally throw stuff out, like those 2 cameras. It's me. It's not theft. I have been stolen from. Like I had a wallet stolen once, but this is me throwing my own crap out. All right, Shea C, may I please have a few cards on where an AI alternative motive for my ex reconnecting our friendship? Theo text. Thank you. Alternative motive for my ex reconnecting our friendship. Well, people don't change, Shea. So if he used you in the past, then he's probably connecting with you so he can use you again, right? If he loved you, then he's probably connecting with you to love you again. So if you're questioning his motive, then you're probably questioning his motives for good reasons, right? Look in the freezer. Yeah, if you're looking for credit cards, you know, people couldn't find their credit card anywhere, and they found it was in a block of ice in the freezer, and then they had to melt the ice. One person put it in a microwave and ended up melting her. Yeah, to protect her from not spending on the credit card. Okay, Shea C, why is this guy connecting with her? What is the issue? What is he doing? He, she, they. You have to make a decision, a judgment regarding this person. You're a little confused about why this person approached you in the first place. And the opposition, there are things he feels that needed to be said that were not said, Shea. And that's because the 10 of Pentacles is a legacy or inheritance. But the dark aspects of the 10 of Pentacles, for those of you who are wondering, is that we inherit everything. We inherit the dark and we inherit the light. And the dark aspects can be dirty little family secrets, things we were afraid or ashamed to say or talk about. So the message here is that there's something he wants to tell you, maybe something he couldn't tell you in the past. Well, now I'm getting curious here. Are you guys getting pulled in? Are you guys getting pulled into this story? Because I'm getting pulled into this story. Julie, my goodness, what has happened here, Julie? It looks like there was something going on with him. He didn't, Shea, excuse me, Shea, see. It looks like what happened, Shea, was that this individual had a secret they couldn't tell you about, and they want to talk to you about it. Hopes and fears, love, Ace of Cups. Well, this person had a family secret or family dynamic or family issue that made it difficult for them to have a relationship with you. And maybe they want to resolve it. You know, maybe the person has complex post-traumatic stress disorder or something, because Ace of Pentacles, double aces. You know what, Shea? Maybe you should talk to this person. It's actually looking pretty damn good, Shea. Could it be that this was the one that got away and they screwed it up because they were young and had issues? Like, we're all human. You are tough, Shea. I'm getting pulled into her story. Happens very quickly. You are like, yeah, like this, like she's the Queen of Wands. Final outcome, there he is. You know what, honey? Take him back. I'm not saying take him back, but at least go for coffee, because, oh, by the way, I think his finances, could his finances have changed? I think you need to go out to coffee with him. I think he's trying to right the mistakes he made in the past. Yeah. Well, it's like the cat distribution. You know about the cat distribution and the dog distribution? You guys heard about the dog distribution, the cat distribution? Your dog dies, then another one shows up in the pound, or it follows you home, or the same with a cat distribution. You don't have a cat, your cat dies, you cry about the fact that your cat died, and then a couple days later you hear something whining, you go outside, and out of nowhere there's this kitten in your backyard. It's like, where the hell did you go? Oh, it's the cat distribution. It's like Prepper Princess. She does the Prepper videos. She's a lot of fun. I like Prepper Princess. Don't agree with her politics, but that's cool. But she had something happen, like a dog died or something, and she was sad about it. And she was in an isolated area in the middle of nowhere, and her dog heard whining, and her other dog found a puppy in her backyard. Like, how the hell did this thing wind up in her backyard in the middle of like the forest? And she's like, well, it was the dog distribution. I got a new puppy. I think that's so cool that the universe just delivers these animals to us. Yeah, maybe they go to the right person. Like Mila was part of the cat distribution. You know, but she was feral. So she was feral. So it's been kind of a challenge to deal with her because she is feral. Thanks, Annie Hamlet. Thank you so much for that donation. Thank you for the plate of hummus. Hummus sandwiches. I'm counting the donations in terms of how many hummus sandwiches will I be able to buy in Israel. I don't eat meat when I'm in Israel. It's too hot, and all I want to do is eat hummus. I don't eat meat when I'm there. I do have dairy. Well, sometimes I'll have tuna when I'm there. I'll have like a tuna melt. It's too hot. People don't eat meat a lot there. We eat most protein. It's mostly chickpeas, lentils, dairy. It's the highest percentage of vegans in the world. The highest percentage of vegans. There's a lot of misnomers about Middle Eastern people. Well, they're mostly vegetarian. It's too hot. Egypt is like 120. No one's going to eat a dead piece of meat in the middle of that kind of heat. They will have meat as a special treat, like on Friday. But for the rest of the time, it's yogurts, Laban. Like, we have yogurt, we have bread, yogurt, fruit, hummus, lentil soup, because it's just too hot. It's just way too hot and heavy to be eating meat. Oh, thank you, Rainy Horvat. It's very kind of you. That's a hummus plate plus the tip. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, thank you, everyone. I might come on again tonight to do a public fundraiser for the trip. This helped a lot, you guys. You guys really helped me a lot. Yeah, it's really expensive. I wound up I wound up a couple thousand, about 3,000 for the flights. Well, more flights and hotel, buses, etc. Transportation, about $3,000. Food, etc. I'll probably be out about 4,000. And then the last one, I was out about 4,000 or 5,000. So peace is expensive. It's all coming out of my pocket. And doing YouTube videos like this raises money for my peace efforts. But no, I have not been paid. Hopefully they'll at least reimburse me for my, I don't know. We'll see. See how it goes. I'm trying, folks. I'm trying. All right. If you're trying to get in for a reading with me, I will be available on Monday. I still have some openings, and then I fly out on Tuesday. I'll be back May 8th. If you need to have a reading with me, I'll be available after that. If you want a quick private reading and you don't want to do it in public like this, that's cool. You can order your readings through Wizio, and I usually get those back within 72 hours, give or take. Oh, potato lentil burritos. Oh, those sound delicious. Yeah. Yeah, we don't really eat a lot of meat. It's just not our thing. Just on weekends, they'll sometimes do it. Well, it's like a low protein diet, um, but they will have protein on the weekends. It's um, and but also sardines. They ate a lot of sardines, like sardines for breakfast even. And so a lot of soldiers, if you're asking about what the main protein source is for soldiers in the IDF, it's peanut butter. We eat a lot of peanut butter in Israel. We eat a lot of hummus and sardines. Those are the main protein sources. Yeah. All right, everyone. Be kind to all so that all will be kind to you too. God bless. Peace out. And we will see you next time. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot for your donations. They're appreciated.